Okay, I have an announcement to make. I have created a league. That's right. I've created a league. It's called the Diet Dr. Pepper series. Just go into the iRacing UI, click Find a League, and just search Diet. Should be the first one that comes up. Click it, and there should be an apply button down here at the bottom, which you can't see right now. Right there by the back button, there should be an apply button for you. Why have I created a league? Well, I got the idea thinking back to my hosted races, running Nick's League, and all the races there. All those races have been exceptionally good. Exceptionally clean races. 9 times out of 10, my hosted races, Nick's hosted races, Nick's League, have all been really, really fun, clean, respectful races. We most of the time get long green flag racing, right? So I would like to have more of that. I want to race the Gen 4 car in some good races. I want to have good races with it. It's a great car to drive. I would love to be able to race it and have some good long runs, have maybe green flag pit stops, do stuff like that. And I think doing a league and doing a series with it would be a way to get that kind of stuff. Here's my current idea. All of this, everything I'm about to talk about is subject to change. I have not finalized anything really. This is just my idea that I think is going to be the current plan going forward, but if nobody's interested, if people want to see changes, we can talk through that, we can do all that, or I may not do anything with this league. But here's the plan, my idea, and we can look at getting some feedback. So my plan, initial thoughts, I want to do a full 36 race season, a full season of this, basically run exactly like NIS, except with the Gen 4 cars, and we're going to be following an older schedule, an older NASCAR Cup schedule. I'm going to try and model it off the 2003 schedule, I think. We'll see if I want to make changes to that. There's a lot of duplicate races, like duplicate tracks, back in those days, so maybe we do a different track later in the season, or I don't know. We'll see. Again, not finalize anything. I want to do points for the full season, and I want to do it full season points. I don't want to do playoffs or anything like that, so I want to follow like the old Winston Cup Series points that they did from like 1975 to 2003 before they added the chase. I'd like every race to matter. You get points for winning. You get points throughout the whole field. You can have a good points day. 5 bonus points for leading a lap. 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. And as I said, NIS kind of season, so I want NIS kinds of, like, NIS length races, which would be half distance of the full length, but I'm not going to mess around with doing any full length races, like full distance, like a Daytona 500 or a Coke 600. I think I just want them all strictly half distance. I think that would be the best. For normal tracks, top 43 from qualifying will make it into the race. I'll allow the session to accept up to like 60 people can join. First come, first serve on when the session opens. But you qualify, top 43 from qualifying, make it in. And then they'll race. There'll have to be a heat race for how that has to be set up, but it won't count for anything. Nobody transfers. It's just to allow for the qualifying in instead of limiting the session to only 43 can join, and that just limits some people's ability to get in if they've been running the full season. If I open it up to a larger group that can join the session as soon as it opens, it allows more people, if they're quicker, to be able to make it and qualify in, even if they're one of the last people to get in the server before it closes. However, with that, I think super speedways, I'll do qualifying races. So think the Daytona 500 has the Gatorade duels, or they used to, where that sets the qualifying order. I think I'll do that for all super speedway races just because how random it is. You're full throttle the whole time. But for the Daytona 500, or the first race of the season with Daytona, if I do a full-length season, I think I'll do the top 2 from regular qualifying make it in, just like the real race, and then the top 20 from each heat race. 2 heat races, top 20 from each make it in. And I think there'll be like 29 in each heat race, if I calculated that correct when I was looking at setting this up earlier. So it would be 42 total just for that, just because I have to keep it even when there's 2 heat races, the way iRacing has it set up. But there'll be qualifying races for that. Right now I'm thinking fixed setups, just like the actual Gen 4 series, the official series. However, I might change that to open. I might just do fixed for the plate tracks. I might not do open at all. I don't know. I haven't finalized anything, but I think right now the plan is fixed setups. I think that'd be more accessible to people, and I think these cars are good enough where you can spread out with them even on fixed sets. Just the way they drive, they're difficult. You have to be careful and save tires and stuff like that. And also the plan right now, I think Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, starting June 8th. That's week 13, I think. 2 weeks from now. It'll be Thursday nights. That's the best time for me. Nick is running the trucks Fridays. And more stuff on Sundays. And Saturdays, a lot of people can't join usually, and I'm usually pretty busy on Saturdays myself. And earlier in the week isn't really great for me either. I was thinking maybe Monday nights might work, but I don't know if that'd work for many other people, and really, I shouldn't be up that late Monday night having to work Tuesday morning. So I think Thursdays will be good. I think that works best for me. And that's my plan right now. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be interesting to anybody, if anybody's going to be excited for this. I don't know if I could generate the amount of excitement to get people to want to join this and have this be more than like 4 people join a race later in the season or something like that. I want big fields throughout the whole season if we can get it, but 36 races is a long time. That's 36 weeks if you don't have any off weeks, and I'd plan on having at least a couple. So yeah, we'll see. Just let me know if you're interested in this, if this sounds interesting. Maybe just doing a 12-week season would be better, but then the point system wouldn't really work that good. I'd have to maybe rethink that, maybe the length of races or the date, I don't know. Maybe 12 weeks, maybe 36 races, the full season. We'd start with Daytona. We'd follow like the old school schedule, be Daytona, Rockingham, Atlanta, right around there. We'd use Legacy Daytona, of course. Legacy Phoenix when we went there, Legacy Atlanta. And I think on paper this could be really, really fun and a fun way to race with everybody, have good races. On paper. Will it be exciting and fun for everybody? Will this format be good? I don't know. Maybe not. Will we get better races than the official series? Maybe not. You've seen me wreck myself on a restart just gassing it up too hard. I'd have to really focus on not doing that. And I'd try to make sure everybody knew that be careful on the restarts, right? I'm going to have to remind myself. I'll remind everybody else too. So yeah, if that's just interesting to you, if you are interested in that, let me know. Leave me a comment. If there's any other format things you can think of, any questions you got, let me know. Ask me in the comments or the Discord. Discord would be a good place to communicate as well. If you have any suggestions of what I could do differently to tweak this, maybe run something else, maybe a different car, maybe just not do this at all. I don't even know if I'm going to do this. Maybe we do half the races and then we decide it's boring and we don't want to do it anymore. I don't know. We'll see. But here's the league again. It's the Diet Dr. Pepper series. It's got that logo. Should be able to see this. Should be able to apply. Open for pretty much everybody, but D 4.0 or higher to get into the races. And the rules I have are just race with respect. Understand that people are going to make mistakes. Let's not get angry at people for making mistakes. Let's not drive stupidly and angry and mad at people and throwing crazy moves because we're mad. Mistakes will happen. This car is really tough. You can be very on edge depending on the track, and you could really easily step over that edge and wreck, take other people out. Just understand that that's probably going to happen once or twice, maybe more, in one race. So Just be respectful to everybody, be kind, and understand this is all for fun. However, if I do a 36 race season, or any type of season, I might have an award or a couple awards at the end in iRacing credits, maybe. We'll see. I think I will. If we end up doing the 36 races, I'm thinking I'm going to award maybe the top 3, maybe just the winner, and maybe have a couple different awards based on stats throughout the season if we get a bunch of people that run every race. So that's that. Let me know your thoughts. If this is a terrible idea, we can just forget this never happened and move on. I'll go back to racing all my normal stuff. I'm going to do that anyway. Just having fun here. But I think this could be fun. I think on paper it would be fun. So, yeah, I guess that's all I had to say. I don't think I can think of anything else right now. But if you want to do this and that sounds great, let me know, and plan on first race being June 8th on on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, June 8th. I think that would be the first one if we end up doing this. So, thank you.